welcome back to my channel. 2020, y'all. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys personally for a while. You guys already know that I like to get really personal on this channel, so let's just begin. I thought it would be fun to actually like not look so ugly for the new year and like try. I'm gonna fix this in a bit. It's just that like just wait. There's a process. Anyway, all the products that I'm gonna be using today will be linked down below, especially these hair clips. I get so many questions. Okay, my contacts are in. I can finally see all of my mistakes clearly. Yes, I have redness around my nose and it makes me look like I have a mustache at all times. Anyway, what's been going on with you guys? My life has still been the same. 2020, I don't even really know what's gonna be happening this year. I have goals that I want to reach, but you know what? We're gonna save that for a little bit. Let's talk about Nikocado and Stephanie Soo. What is happening in the mukbang world? Here's my background. I don't really watch mukbangs, especially not US mukbangers. I mean, only when I'm hungry, I do watch. But I like watching mukbangs that don't have talking. I don't really watch Stephanie or Nikocado. Is that how you say his name? I don't know. Until recently, this whole thing blew up on social media and I was like, what? Low-key, I've been catching up. Oh my god. I've just been learning a lot about the mukbang community and I was just like, wow, so much drama. I just say they have more drama than the beauty guru community. James Charles and Tati who? People have been tweeting me about like the whole situation and how I feel about it or my opinion, and honestly it's not my business to have an opinion in this situation because I don't know the real story. I only know what you guys know, you know? I'm not Judge Judy. I'm not trying to be like, you're wrong, you're right, and you're wrong. I mean, I don't know. Honestly though, I will say as much as I was like invested, was I don't know, I was just bored, which is really bad because that's how society works. It's like drama, ooh, let's be entertained. I appreciate that there's a much deeper message that Stephanie is trying to project. I don't know her personally and I don't know Nikocado either. Again, irrelevant. I live in Michigan, guys. That's the most irrelevant you can get. Stephanie seems like a really genuine person. I mean, just watching her video, you can tell that she's gone through a lot. I'm sure Nikocado, he's gone through a lot as well. Something with me is that I empathize so much with people in general. Of course, hearing Stephanie's side, I empathized with her. Also, don't drag me, but hearing Nikocado's side, I empathized with him as well. But again, that doesn't justify like what was done. But I want you guys to keep in mind, the drama between them is only between them and I guess the parties that were involved. Like, we don't know every single detail and we can't just, I don't know, it's none of my business. You know, the most important thing that I wish they would have emphasized, which they did, and they made points like, this is my point, is not to bully, don't bully this and that. I felt like they should have talked it out offline first, but that's my opinion. But you know, I am proud of Stephanie for like making a stand and, you know, holding her ground and saying, hey, you know what, this isn't okay. Your behavior patterns, it's not okay to act like that and it's not okay to manipulate people. A lot of things that I guess Nikocado done triggered her personal past, and I totally understand that. It's a scary place, you know, to be triggered and to feel unsafe. And sometimes it is necessary to make a public statement and hold your ground. But then again, a lot of people are okay, this is when I really fix my bangs. Either I use clips or I use Velcro, my Velcros, and people are always like, why do you have that in your hair? They just kind of hold down your hair part so you can be whipping your hair back and forth, but even after, your hair will just like naturally fall back to its spot. Kind of like twice. I've always used hair clips and I feel like a lot of people know me for using hair clips and hair Velcros and they're always like, what? I don't get it, but yeah, so you know. I honestly felt bad for Stephanie and also Nikocado because it's not easy having to deal with hate. I don't want to come off as if like I'm picking sides or whatever, because honestly, as someone who watched the drama go on, we're human. We're gonna naturally like sway sides. Ooh, 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 ooh. And you can tell that Stephanie is a very unproblematic person, so it must have been really hard for her to deal with confrontation. I'm the same, exact same. I'm gonna say this, but then please don't give me hate. And it really doesn't matter because like I live in Michigan, I'm irrelevant, remember that? Okay. One thing I wish Stephanie would have done was emphasizing more about the clip that she put in where her fiance was like calming her down. As just a random viewer, when you first see that, you don't really understand what's going on. I assumed it was Nikocado. And my sister, who's like never on social media, when she was watching this with me because I just had it playing, she had thought that was him as well. And we kind of freaked out like, whoa, it's kind of like something that can be taken very, very wrong in a very heavy matter. And then with Nick, just own up, man. And maybe that's just his personality. It seems like Nikocado has a very strong personality anyways. It's not surprising that he acted acted like that and behaved in that way. I guess that's how he is, and it was good that Stephanie actually called him out on like his behavior. And you know, some people can put up with it, some people can't. I feel like in any kind of situation where there's confrontation, no one's completely innocent. That's just my opinion. My past fights, arguments, even though I know that I did things out of no ill will, I still like ended up contemplating like, was I the problem? Should I feel guilty? I know I'm not completely innocent. Was that also manipulation? Was I being manipulated? Maybe. And it doesn't mean that like no one is purely innocent. I'm just saying like there is gonna be someone who's way more innocent than the other person or the other party. But I feel like there's always things you can both work on, not just like the whole mukbang drama thing. Like that's with everyone. But that's just my opinion. I don't know where I'm going with this. But do you see Cookie in the background? That's my boyfriend. Thanks. Anyway, I got the BittixColourPop collection and I just never came around to using it, and I thought it'll be the perfect time to use it today. I totally forgot what I was gonna say earlier. I had a point, then I got lost. Oh my god! Lippies, more eyeshadows, and then these are cheeks. And can I mention, every time Nikocado said anything, it was always like business. It hurt my reputation, now brands don't want to work with me. I completely understand that because myself as a creator, I would be furious if my brand falsely labeled. Can't blame him for like feeling like that. As a viewer, of course people are gonna take that out of context and be like, oh, you only care about money. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's just not talk about it anymore. And I'm sure Stephanie and Nikocado are trying to, you know, heal from this situation. I think people should respect that and give them space. It's a very vulnerable place to be, especially when your dirty laundry is aired on YouTube. I'm sweating, so like my sweat's eating my powder, and that's an interesting feeling. I know you guys are sick of hearing me talk about boys, but this is bothering me. Okay, I need a vent. At this point, I just need a vent. I was ghosted. I don't like that feeling at all. Not a pleasant feeling. The suckiest part is thinking that you guys are on the same page because you guys talk about it, agree to be on the same page, and then the next day it's like, bye bits. Hello? Journey? That's some BS in my book. That really scarred me because I really like the dude. That scarred me so much that every time I hang out with someone now, I'm just like, my hopes and expectations are so low, it's whatever. Okay, this eyeshadow is really pretty, but why is it coming off like very pink when they look completely like taupe and like beige? It's so pink. I'm confused. Is it supposed to be pink? Is it my brush? I went to New York for New Year's. We went to a singles bar. That was like so interesting. Dude, you know, guys in New York are so much different from guys in Michigan. Like seriously, kind of like alarming. Okay, so we went to the New Year's bar. Most of the guys were in suits, and that confused the hell out of me because I'm like, who wears suits to bars? But I guess it was New Year's, it was a special occasion, or I guess that's just how they do it in New York. 50-year-old guy who kept coming up and calling me Pocahontas. Tell me why. Hey Pocahontas. Oh Pocahontas. And I was just like, oh, hi. The first thing he said to me, so do you want to buy a house? Are you looking to buy a house? I can buy you a house. And I was like, no, I'm good for now. Not right now. I'm good. Definitely not my scene. And I did not see one guy that was close to my type. And then, okay, tell me why there was this guy that freaking came up after the ball drop. And the first thing he says to me is this. Ni hao. And Whitney was trying to like, okay, Faye, like, don't engage. No, just like, yeah. But then I couldn't help but feel offended. So I looked at him. And then Whitney was like, hello, like, no. Huh? I said, ni hao. I'm not Chinese. Oh, this was the conversation. Yeah, I'm a model. I model for H&M, JCPenney, Macy's, you know, all the big stars. I'm like, oh, you apply to be H&M ambassador too? And I'm also into politics. I work in the entertainment. My mom works in the entertainment as well in LA. My dad's in politics and Maytel. He is a little awkward, so I'm not even gonna try to be mean. You know, people can be awkward and sometimes you just start talking, and maybe that was his case. He's like, what do you do? And I was like, insurance. I sell insurance. At this point, Whitney was just like dancing. My feet hurt, so I was sitting on a chair. The guy was like, did you get a New Year's kiss yet? No. Do you want one? No. Well, it's New Year's. I think you need a hug kiss. I'm good, thanks. I'm good. And keep in mind, I'm sitting, right? Oh, really? I think you need one. He was like, into my face, and I was like, I'm good, it's fine, I'm good. And Whitney, they were like, whoa, I'm good, and whatever. And then he's like, oh really? He comes in again, and I was like, I leaned to the side until my ribs bent you know? And so I got up, we all left, and I was like, yeah, we're leaving, bye! Like, look how pretty this color is. Oh my god. Holy, what the heck? It looks so uneven on camera. Okay, this looks weird. It's gonna have to blend it, okay? What just happened? I don't know why I did. I guess we're putting glitter everywhere. Hey, it's kind of pretty. I just like put the glitter all over. It kind of looks funky, you know? But yeah, so that was New York. I don't know. It's just been an experience with this whole dating world. As you guys know, you guys been there since the beginning to the end. It's not the end yet. I told myself that I was gonna have fun up until 26, and once I'm 26, then I'll like actually like slow down and stop having so much fun. But even right now, I feel pretty ready to like kind of focus more on quality men. Not that it was ever about like quantity. I always felt like I was scared of commitment. I have days where I'll wake up and be like, I'm ready to have a boyfriend and get married and then have kids. Like, I'm ready to be a mommy vlogger. Like, I am a mommy vlogger in the making. Okay, those are some days, all right? Calm down, Linda. I think I'll make a fun-ass mom. Totes. But yeah, some days I wake up with the thought of just wanting to settle down. And then, as a fucking Gemini and an air sign, some days I wake up and I'm like, let's get this party started. Not the best combination, not the most ideal, but there was a guy that I was talking to, he was like pretty committed, ready for marriage, basically. I thought it was just for fun. You know, I'm a very playful person, so I go along with things a lot because I'm super playful and I like being playful. So I had thought that we were just being playful the whole time until I realized he was dead ass serious. Oh, but what I learned through that experience, I'm definitely afraid of commitment. That freaks me out and that pushes me away even further, especially when the guy is already talking to his parents about me and they want to meet me. That was when I realized I am definitely not ready for a relationship of any sort. Oh yeah, remember the guy I said that like that did ghost me? Tell me why he ghosted me, right? He texts me again. He goes, I like you though. I like you a lot. Weren't you just like done? Hello? Delete. It's just not worth to deal with someone that doesn't know what they want. And honestly, sometimes that'd be me, you know, whatever. Guys are just dumb. Oh my god, so it's gonna be Kenny's birthday soon. Go wish her a happy birthday. Her birthday's on Thursday. And she was talking about coming back down to my area so we can go out and do our thing. Hopefully we actually settle on a weekend. Our thottery can come out full-blown 2.0 status. I feel like from the first time hanging out with her, things just happen, especially when there's alcohol involved. So I'm already excited thinking about that and like knowing that we're gonna have stories. Maybe we'll actually sit down this time and film a story time together, or like a reflection, a self-reflection over the weekend. That will be so much fun. So go harass her and tell her to hurry up and come here so we can go full-blown thottery. Just cause it's winter don't mean anything. The weather cannot stop us. I love this skinny mascara. Like if you have Asian lashes, you know the struggles of thin, short, small, fine lashes. So using a very thin mascara like this is definitely gonna help define and lengthen your bottom lashes. This is from INNISFREE, the skinny mascara. I'm gonna link it down below. Love this coat. Another layer to make sure that it's darkened. But yeah, so I'm excited to hang out with Kenny. Knowing that she's another Michigander, literally, that's what bonds us together. We're both like, sing out and stuff. Actually, right now, I feel like I'm talking to a guy, but I'm not even sure. Wanted to go somewhere, but we've only hung out twice. He's a little boring, a little dry, but that's a nice balance. However, I don't know. I don't know if him and I are gonna develop any further. Our conversations are so dry. In real life, it's fine, but on text, it's so dry. And sometimes we FaceTime each other and sometimes we call each other. Ever since the whole like incident with that dude that ghosted me, yeah, that guy, when my guards have been up a little, after I hang out with the guy, normally I would like overthink, overanalyze. Is there potential that we can date? Like, will this make sense? Does this work? But literally now I'm just like, I see them, we hang out, we have a good time, they leave, bye. Put on Netflix, watch the second season of You, binge that shit, and I'm good. At least there's self-improvement where I don't overdraw attention to my feelings and I don't overanalyze it to the point where I feel like I have to have an answer. The thing with dating is that you're always gonna have this curiosity of, do you still want to see me? Do you still want to hang out? Do you want something with me? Even if you like him or not. Have you guys watched season 2 of You? Dude, that shit was bizarre. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I will say I knew from the beginning the girl was crazy. I knew it. I called it. Did you guys watch The Witcher? I am only on episode 7 because I actually started this freaking episode or this freaking series with the guy who ended up ghosting me, you know, and then ended up wanting me to like not like go back to him but like react. Yeah, I actually started that with him. We ended up on episode 6. Then after that I was like, I don't want to watch it, but I'm so freaking curious because the show's pretty good. Dang it! And then I gave in and watched the rest of episode 6 with a friend. Then after that he left, so I didn't want to watch it alone anymore, and I was like, no, forget it. My eyebrows are not that bad today. Bless. Yeah, what are your resolutions? One of my resolutions this year is to actually get health insurance because your girl is a criminal and she keeps having to pay penalties every year for not having health insurance. It's time I get health insurance and just like grow up. So that's a good start for 2020. Yes, I still contour with my eyebrow pencils. I know it's weird, but it works, okay? And it lasts all day, okay? And it makes me like skin tea, okay? So leave me alone. Life hack! Oh, also a personal goal is to drop 10 more pounds. I already told you guys, but I did lose around 20 pounds within like the first month and a half of my diet journey, but I plateaued 3 months now that I've plateaued. You know, the first couple 10 pounds are always the easiest to lose, and I'm very proud of myself that I've maintained my weight. I've always been like a yo-yo effect, but I will lose, but I'll gain it back, but I've maintained to keep my weight down. I want to lose another 10 pounds, and I know that that has to do a lot with dieting and just like doing more intense workouts. I do work out every night on the weekdays. Well, I try to at least 3 times a week at least. So I want to up my game. I keep telling you guys I have no ass. It's pretty sad. Now that I have a little cushion and I've been working out a lot on the glutes down there, like I actually have something. Even though it's still very small and you're probably still like, what is that? There's actually like a little. So that's actually a goal as well. Self-improvement, physically, mentally, emotionally, you know, feeling good, looking good. Just like makeup, it has some sort of energy correlation for me. I think I'm gonna go for this cheek. Super shock cheek. You know, with the name, I would have assumed that it's like BAM! But no, it's actually very subtle. You have to keep building it, which is good. I'd rather build up my blush than have it in one go and be like, holy smokes, it's you. Also, if you follow Miss Wendy Lee on Instagram, I met her once through my friend Soy, and she's like so freaking badass, dude. What you see on her Instagram stories is how she is in person, and she don't play, alright? And I respect that. She literally had to be like, Faye, you can't let people treat you like that. She's not afraid to like speak her mind, and I like hella respect that because I'm shy. I always knew that I was an indirect person. After like meeting guys, them actually calling me out for being very indirect, like I wouldn't know what I want. Swishy, swashy, flip-floppy. One moment I would want them, one moment I like don't want them. Yeah, I know. I'm working on that. I'm always very indirect with how I feel, and I don't really tell people how I feel, so then I just kind of like bottle it, never get reassurance basically. But half of that is my problem because I can't find the confidence to speak my mind or say how I feel. Anyway, yeah, so I really respect her. On her story, she mentioned how she's been losing weight, you know, after having a baby. Dude, she looks a freaking bomb. She bombs back. She mentioned that she was using something as well. So then I went to the page that she was talking about, and I actually talked to the girl that was like promoting this, and I was pretty intrigued. Maybe we'll go for these two. This wand sucks. I'm sorry, but it's like dry. Okay, I'm gonna put the darker color on top now. Not obsessed with the color. Yeah, anyway, so the promoter girl, she was telling me how like it's kind of like a system, but you should be eating clean and you should be working out, which I would like to think that I eat pretty clean. I try to, more than I did in the past. And I would like to also think that I try to work out every day or every weekday. So I'm pretty excited to actually incorporate that into my routine to see if it will help promote more weight loss. And this is not dangerous to your body, so don't worry. I don't want to say too much about it because I also am still learning about this product. As soon as I learn more about it and seeing if it works or not, then I'll update you guys if you guys are interested. Okay, I'm gonna go do my hair and get dressed, and then I'll come back. So guess what? I did not like the lipstick at all. They're not really my colors. So I'm gonna do my normal lipstick that I've been doing for a while now, and a lot of people like it. It's like the perfect nude for me. It's more of a darker nude. I find that these work best for my skin tone. And yes, I'm wearing a shirt. I decided to put on my New Year's top. When else am I gonna wear this glitter, right? And then I go right on top with the 3CE Style Nanda Velvet Lip Tint. And I love these two duo combination. Literally, it has great staining power. And it's the weirdest thing, but it works all day. I apply it right to the center. Can never go wrong with this combination. My teeth always look so white as well. Oh, I love this lip color. I love it so much. Dude, it's gonna be so flattering on you. You have to try it. But yeah, so that is it for my get ready with me. This is the makeup look. If you mess up with the rest of your makeup, as long as you have the lipstick on, it doesn't matter. So good. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me. That's pretty much the updates in my life. Nothing really going for me, like normal. So 2020 goals, be a mommy vlogger. Can't believe this year I'm gonna be turning 26 in May. So I'm gonna live my thought life as much as I could these next 5 months. I will update you guys on my weight loss journey, and if you guys are curious about how I lost the first 20 pounds, then maybe I could do a video on that. It was pretty simple, honestly. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. More giveaways coming up. Also, giveaway winners will be contacted soon from my previous videos. If you haven't entered, you have to enter now. Until next time, I'm always sending love. Bye!